Hello everyone. I'm going to do a get ready with me, but I'm also going to talk about what's my goal for this year. As you all know, I have always done the I have done the skincare certification. I'm starting with Silk, which is her primer and pore minimizer. Um, I'm going to do it along with my goal setting because that way I can show both. So my three preparation tips are always one is primer, second one is setting it with the brow gel, because these three will help me to have a clean base whether you do makeup or not. These are like my go-tos. Hi Shobna, good morning. I don't even know whether you are commenting or not, but I'm going to say hi because Facebook hates me and it will not show your comment sometimes. And this is the lip volumizer. I've been getting messages about the Hydramats because the first batch already reached the customers, and so they have been trying the combination, so which I'm really excited about. The reason for having the primer first is to absorb anything. It needs time to set basically, so that is the reason we do all three. So for example, the gel will set by the time I do my eye look. The lip will get absorbed with the lip volumizer and it can plump up, and the primer will reduce any pores, and also it will relax your muscles so that it doesn't have any wrinkles. Okay, what I'm going to work on this year is I'm going to work on my MUA certification, which is the makeup artist. MUA is nothing but makeup artist. So I'm going to work on that. It's really terrifying because if you all know, I am a no makeup artist before Senegence. Like I haven't even owned any makeup until then. So Senegence is my first step to learn makeup, and also even to learn about skincare and other things. So here I am going to attempt to do that. It's a certification from Senegence. So the requirement is you need to do 40 faces in 1 year, and I am going to take new clients, but I have heard we can also do with people who already have Senegence makeup. That way we can do like a one-on-one call, or we can do in person, and I can teach you whatever you want to learn. For example, if you want to learn about um, learn about color matching, if you want to learn about shadow sense, if you want to even apply lip sense, whatever it may be. So we can do it, and I can use it for my certification as well. So I'm going to teach you like a whole look. That way it is like it can help you with creating more of using the product, and also how to mix and match. I am doing my favorite of all time, Desert Rose here. So because I feel like it's a learning on both ends. It will help you to learn as well as it will help me to learn and do my certification. So far I have never did makeup, like maybe on my sister or one or two of my friends, but not like certification wise or like planning so much. So this is going to be a new learning for me as well, because skincare is my jam. Like I can, even if you wake me up in my sleep, I can talk about any skincare, like whether it's a resurfacer, whether it's the basic skincare, you name it. I can talk about it like non-stop 30 minutes without even thinking about it, anything. So that's the reason I started with the skincare certification. you know where I failed? I failed the documentation part of it, and also I failed. Um, I failed the consistency part of it. People who know me know that I am a person who sticks to a plan, or if I plan something, I go any extent to finish it off. That's how I am. But I seriously don't know why I failed both the times. Here I'm using Desert Rose. If you are new to Shadow Sense, or if you are new to eye looks, or even if you are someone who is trying to learn eye look, whatever it may be, I would say whether you are a pink person or not, Desert Rose will be like your ultimate go-to, because it's something that can work on every skin tone, and the formula is like to die for. It's a color that got released as part of a limited edition, but since it was very popular and um, it got sold out when it released, they re-released it and added to the permanent line. I always tell my customers, whenever something like this happens, that means it's a very good shade that you need to grab it onto. So Desert Rose will melt in your skin. Even if you don't have any fancy brushes, you can still use Desert Rose, because that's how forgiving the color is. And it is like each formula differs. Like for example, some of them, if it is a shimmer, it has a different consistency. If it is a or it's like a glitter, it has a different consistency. If it is a matte, it has different consistency. So but this is part of our matte colors. So both our Shadow Sense and Lip Sense, both are can be categorized into shimmers and what is it, like shimmers, glitters, and matte. But even though this is a shimmer formula, I mean it's a matte formula, you can still see it has that kind of a pearly vibe to it, which I really like, because it makes the color to pop really well. And this is a eye look that I do all the time, because this is something, one of my favorite to combine. Like whenever you combine brown and pink, it goes so well. So today I'm going to use Desert Rose and French Roast, and the way I like to add French Roast is to add on the corners, because that really blends both the eye looks. And here I'm just adding a tiny bit to the look, and I'm just blending the corners. So here anytime when you work with more than one color, just start a tiny bit and then slowly blend and add the color on how much you need to. So here I'm just adding a tiny bit, but then I'm taking you can either take a clean fluffy brush, or you can take the brush that's added with Desert Rose, that you can always blend with it. So what it makes is, it's going to make both the colors blend well. Sorry. And one more tip is, actually before you get ready, always make sure to keep the mascara or the pencil closer to your body, because that helps to blend the colors. So here I am adding both sides. As you can see, I'm just adding it on the corner, and I'm using it a very light stroke. So this is what you will learn when you are doing with me. So I will be picking colors based on your choice, and we will be learning how to use it based on your eye type, based on your preference. Just because you have a what is it, like a big eye, doesn't mean you will love to love to wear bolder colors, right? So it's up to you on what kind of eye look you want to wear, and we can always work with that, because each person's eye is different, each person's preference can be different. So here I'm just blending the outer corner and I'm trying to bring it in. So if you are a shimmer person or if you are a glitter person, we can always pick colors based on that. And also I will always teach you how to mix and match colors to make new colors out of it. The beauty of cream products is not only they blend so well, but they are so hydrating. If you don't know, our Shadow Sense has anti-aging properties to it. So any Senagen skincare is, a makeup has skincare built into it. So you can see I just added the brown at the end, but I did make it darker because this itself works for me and I'm good with that. So here I'm going to add the brown to my bottom lashes. So you can always add this quick tip, and this is my go-to brush anytime. This is from Real Technique, and I don't feel any other brush can work like this, because you can see it's like a dome shaped and it's so well designed. And I've been having this brush almost 3 to 4 years, and if you clean your brushes really well and maintain it, you will have these brushes for a very long time, because as long as you maintain the brushes, it's like an investment. You you use it on yourself, because I feel like it makes a huge difference when you have good brushes in your hand. So I'm going to do my face now. So like I said, when you learn with me, it can be anything. It can be learning about doing your base face. It can be doing your eyebrows. It can be doing your whole makeup look, or you can even learn just to do like an everyday simple look. It can be anything based on what you need. As of now, I am planning to start with people who are in Charlotte, so that they can come for my one-on-one session, and I can do makeup on them, and then they can practice after going home. And also I'll be giving the samples, whatever if they have used, so you don't have to be a customer who uses makeup. And I won't post the pictures anywhere. This is just for Senagens, so I will only be sending the pictures to Senagen, so you don't have to worry about me posting in social media. So that's again, I will always get your concern even if you want to. So that's how it is. And even when I was doing the skincare, I always let them know, even though they need 2 pictures, I don't post it anywhere. It's always just to submit to Senagens, because they have to see that I have done it on 40 different people, and also they have to see that I have used it on your face and what I learned, because it's again to help me learn it. For example, color matching different skin tones or different undertones. So that's what it is all about. So it's going to help me so much to learn it along the way. I'm going to start the base makeup, and then we can finish the eyes. So the other quick tip is, for example, if you want, if you are a shimmer person and you want to add a shimmer on top, you can always add it at this stage as well. It is like, it's so easy to add shimmers or glitters. You can go either way. For example, here I'm going to just add a shimmer on just top of this color itself. This is like, this is basically your preference on how you want to play the colors. Like there are people who like more shimmer on the lids. Do you see the difference? This is just Desert Rose. This is I have started adding a shimmer to it. So anytime an eye look or even a face look can be done based on your preference. So the best way to apply shimmers and glitters is using your fingers, because that way you can apply it on your lid, and at the same time you can control how much you are doing too. So here I am taking a sold out shade. I know, like, every time when I have to use a color, I have to think whether is it an in-stock color or it's a sold out shade. So here, this is one of my favorite. It's called Sun-Baked Shimmer. Unfortunately, this color is not there anymore, but I really love it. So here you can see I'm just using the clean side of the brush just to blend the corners of the color. So if anyone is interested in helping me to do my MUA certification, please do comment or DM me. I would privately message you so that we can do the one-on-one call. I'm really, really excited. Like I said, I want to finish that, and next year's seminar, I already registered for it because it's going to be the 25th year of Senegens. Oh my God, that's going to be super amazing, because this year itself, I can see how much it added value to me. Like, because when you go in here, I'm using the medium powder just to set it. So when you go in person, nothing compares to it. So I have already registered for next year's event. So when I finish MUA or any certification, you get to walk across the stage and you get your MUA badge and all those recognitions. So which I am really, really wanted to earn next year. So I'm definitely going to attempt it, and also I need all your help on that. So I'm sure it will be a learning on both sides, because sometimes a very small technique can make a huge difference for both of us. So if you are struggling to learn makeup, I used to do both the package samples. For example, if it is a skincare sample, it used to have it has to have like the basic skincare for 5 days, and it will have the resurfacer, which is our exfoliator. It will also have the lip smooth sample, obviously the climate control sample. So the one when we talk about, for example, even if we are doing our makeup sessions, having hydrated underneath can make a huge difference. So I will also be teaching you on how you will keep your skin hydrated before even you go with your skincare. So that way you itself will find how much having a good hydrated skin is going to make the huge difference when you apply makeup. Because sometimes it's not just what is it, like covering with makeup, it's about learning to take care. With Senegal skincare or makeup, I feel like that's the beauty of it, because even if we talk about what is it, like makeup, it still has skincare built in it. So I think that's the reason even the new Hydramat been very, very popular, because it's not that we are the only ones who are selling matte lipstick, right? You can find 100 others colors in this market, but the beauty is, even though it's a matte color, it is going to be hydrating. So that is something so different from anything else, because in general, if you ask for, people always say, oh, a matte color is going to be super drying. But on the other hand, here it is like so nourishing, and sometimes when you wear it, when you get your first color, you understand what I'm talking about, because it's going to be really, really like, hardly you will notice that you are wearing something. That's how much, how light it is. So when you wear, you are going to call me and say, oh my God, Aarti, I didn't get what you said when you when you were talking about these Hydra matte colors, because yesterday almost 2 or 3 people started getting the packages. The first thing they called me was, they sent me, not only sent the pictures, they were like, I hardly feel that I'm wearing something, because that's how lightweight it was. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because these Hydra matte colors are going to be so versatile. Like when I wore the Bella on the other day, it literally stayed from 9 o'clock in the morning till like almost 6 or 7, when I was about to take out the makeup, like that too. It did not budge. I have to take it off because I was going to gym. So I always make sure that I take it before I go to gym, so that when I'm back and tired, I don't have to skip or worry about I didn't remove it. So that's the thing about it. So when they called me, I was like, yeah, I know, because I am a person who talks about glossy gloss all the time, because I started with glossy gloss and I still feel like I'm going to be a lip sense person. I'm telling you, because lip sense is nothing you can compare with, because it's not only 4 to 18 hours wear, but also it's going to be what is it, like, so versatile. Again, here I'm going to contour. So this is my favorite way to contour. I always like to apply it on the brush and then I take it all the way. So lip sense is completely different, but this is like whole other jam, because here you are going to not only what is it, like a quick wear, where the day, it's not like all days I'm out or I'm doing something. Some days I may just go for what to say, like go for a Costco run, or some days I can just go for a walk in the park, or some days I can be just outside to receive my customers. In that time, I always feel lips will complete the overall look. Even if you see now, until I finish my lip look, it can feel incomplete. So that way, it is like lips are something I always feel it completes the overall look. So, but at that time, for example, if my customer is like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away and I'm going to be here, I don't want to what is it, like, run and apply lip sense. Instead, here it's like a quick color that I can just mix it in my hand, whatever I want to, and I can apply it on my lips, and it's going to be it has to be like any color I want. I can mix and match. I can do a single layer, whatever it may be. So similar way, it is for people who cannot use lip sense as well. For example, people who since it's alcohol based, some people may not be able to use it, or some people will be like, I don't want it to be 4 to 18 hours. I don't mind transferring, all those kind of stuff. So here, since it's going to be just up to 6 hours, it is like, for them it will be easy. Even as a kid or teen, where you feel like, I don't feel like my teen need it that much, or she can apply whenever she wants to. So those are days when you can have it. Now that it's going to be summer, think like you are going for a theme park, or you are going on a fun ride to somewhere, then this is going to be really, really like something you will use it. So that is how I feel like I can customize your look. As a MUA, I feel like that is where my plan comes. For example, if you order something in Amazon, I don't think Amazon calls you, like you don't get a one-on-one attention where they call you and ask, oh yeah, well, last week you grabbed a a dress or something, did it fit you? How did you feel? Like you wanted it for something. You won't get that personal attention, right? That is what my role here is going to be. So I am here for you to check with you, whether it's your skincare or whether your makeup journey. I am going to be here to take you along. So that's where my part makes it fulfilling, because whenever someone comes and says like, oh, my skin feels so good, my hair feels really, it's growing. Like, 1 second, I was just sitting on it. So if the best way to use your eyeliners and your what do you say, like even lip colors or anything is to sit on it or even keep it closer to your body, because your what is that, like your body heat helps to make it apply really well. So if you have never tried it, give it a go and then let me know how it is, because it will apply even more smooth and it will literally glide, because you can even run it under hot water, or you can do it with what is that, you can use a hair dryer. But since it's going to be like 5 minutes at least for you to do your entire makeup or hairstyle, whatever it is, you can use this time to keep it closer to your body, and it's going to make a huge difference when you apply. So that's my trick. So if you are ready to help me with my MUA certification, please feel free to ping me. I would love to do it with you. If you are in Charlotte, that's like dual benefit. You can come to my home and I can show my entire stock. You can play with the colors and we can pick anything you feel like wearing, and we'll be able to do your makeup based on that. So I'm really looking forward. I have got amazing friends this time who wants to be my accountability buddies as well. They were like, we'll make you do it, because like I said, last 2 times I missed it. Um, I I blame myself, because I don't know why I did that. I know one time when I was doing, my EAD got cut and I lost track. And last year I went to India and again I lost track and I didn't finish it properly. So this year I don't want to overwhelm myself. That's why I started early. If you still want to do the skincare one-on-ones, we can still do it. It doesn't matter whether you already have the product or not. I'm still going to do it because learning to use the product right can make a huge difference, whether it's skincare or makeup. I'm telling you, particularly when it comes to Senegen's, what is that? Senegen's skincare and all, order of products makes a huge difference. So that way, if you have the product, but if you feel like you don't do it or you don't know to apply it, please reach out to me. I will do a one-on-one for sure. Or if you have girlfriends, for example, now that it's going to be Mother's Day soon and summer, we can do a Zoom call together. Cloudy, no? So we can do a Zoom call with all your friends together. We can do a makeup class, or we can do a skincare class. It will be really fun, because learning together can, you will learn so much as well, because when someone asks the questions, I am that person. I will always say, like, even now I'm part of the, what is that? I'm part of make kalamkari painting class. Every time when the instructor will be like, does anybody have any questions? I'll be like, I don't have any questions. Once I do also, I am a person who tries to figure it out by myself, and I will I will try to do. So, but if you see, some people will immediately ask questions, and I'll be like, yeah, that's a valid question as well. But why it didn't come to my mind? I am like, I don't know. I think it differs from person to person, but that's how I am. So I'm going to do all these things that going to keep me think differently and learn differently, right? I feel like that's how you all learn. Everybody was like, why are you doing what is that? Why are you doing um, a painting class? Like, aren't you already busy? I was like, yeah. Do you think will there be a time where we will not never be busy? Life always keeps us busy for some reasons. Like, you will have something to do no matter what stage of life you are, like whether you are in early 20s, whether you are in early 40s, we all have things that's going to go on. And the never ending laundry, the never ending dishes, the never ending cooking. All these will go on and on, but if you don't take time for yourself to do and explore something, there will be a never a good time for you to start. So that's the reason I did try my painting class. I assured the instructor itself, when I chose the design, she was like, I'm just thinking whether you will be able to do it. I was like, don't worry. I run my own business, so I won't complain at the end, because I know nothing comes in the first attempt, and I understand it. And she was like laughing. She was like, that's a good way to look at it. I was like, no, I have always say that, like, whether it's my pleating or my any business, nobody can do it on the first day. Whether you are not everybody is like a Michael Phelps or Hussein Bolt, right? We cannot get it on the first try. We need to let ourselves to fail if you want to learn. Like, as an adult, I think it becomes harder because we don't want to fail. So that's the reason we don't put ourselves in any uncomfortable situations, because we always feel like we should get it on the first try, and we should what is it, like, we should make it um, work seamlessly. But unless and until we put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, it's never going to happen. It's like a disclaimer. I always say to my pleating customers itself. One day, one of them commented, and one of the pleating customers, she came back and she was like, "Oh, in the video, you show what the word she used? I think the way you showed was like you're doing it very easily, but it was hard." I was like, yeah, because by the time I made the video, I did almost 200 saris or 300 saris, and I waited until then for me to do the video. So obviously my the practice is what is showing. So I told her, so if you do 200 saris, then you can compare and say how did it feel. So it's the same thing. For example, if you go to a swimming class and get it on the first day, do you think the classes will still be there? We all need the practice. Whether same with the gym and other things, like nothing happens in overnight or one day. We need to give ourselves permission to fail. When I started gym, lunges are always one I used to hate. My mom had a knee replacement. So even my knees are weak. So when I started doing lunges, it really hurts because I used to start with having weight on hand or something, whatever it is. Even if I bend slightly, either either one will hurt. Either right leg will hurt or the left leg will hurt. So when I had the good trainers, they slowly started saying like, don't worry about having weights on hand or do nothing. Just try to allow your body to just let go and sit. So now that I am with almost, I would say, 1 year, I see a huge improvement, and it doesn't, I am still not like I can lift weight with lunges, but at least I can sit deep without having the pain. That's because the knee has to be strengthened for you to do the lunges. And it takes time. So sometimes we cannot fix anything overnight. We need to train those muscles to get stronger. So if you watch anybody who does a push-up or a pull-up bar, anything, you need your shoulders or your hands to have the strength to pull yourself up and do something. So just that trying 1 or 2 times and then saying that, oh, it's not going to work for me or it's not working, is not going to be helpful. If you want to strengthen your muscles, or if you want to get stronger in one, then you have to keep trying and you have to train your muscles based on that. So I'm going to train my muscle for doing my MUA certification, because now that my fleeting customers come and drop and pick, everybody is like, I started getting so many inquiries for coming to the venue and doing the makeup, or even they are okay to come here for me to do the makeup. But like I said, I am the one who is still thinking. I'm like, oh, I never did that. Like, should I or should I not? So I'm going to give myself the permission to try on different phases. By working with 40 different people, this is going to help me learn so much, because each person's skin may be different, each person's eye shape may be different, each person's face shape may be different. So eyebrows, as you all say, you can see they are always called, they are sisters, but they are not twins. So you can see even mine, here it has the sharp line, whereas you can see this is like a curve. So that's how it's going to be, and you need to learn how to do for different people. So I'm going to take this as a challenge and I'm going to work on it, and I hope you all help me to achieve that as well. So hope you love the look. Can you see I do it? That's my always my go-to. I do them in live so that you can see how much I'm using, what are the kind of brushes I'm using, or how I'm pressing it, because that really makes a huge difference. Yesterday I was showing in my Instagram, if you follow, I was having a redness around both the sides, but you can see how well CCTM covers, as well as the pigments are covered. So that's the beauty of Senegen's makeup, because it's just not makeup, it's makeup with skincare in it. So you all have a wonderful day, guys.